Yo, people, come back to the fix. It's about our here with Javi and Ari. Fix things.
Yeah.
Nice.
We fix things this
Yeah.
year.
We
Fix
did?
it. I think we did.
I thought it was fake views though. Oh man, what is something
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Thank you. What, great here?
Oh, I thought that was some code for something.
Yeah, goat. Yeah.
You the goat?
We the goats.
Bah. I
Oh, yo, Jobs.
May I retire next year?
Yeah, we're not having you back next year. We're not. We're not carrying you in a 2020.
Hand in your resignation now.
Immediately, expeditiously. The fix Quik Fix, that is the boy down here, Javi. I was a Quik Fix time. Javi, the people who don't know what Quik Fix is all about, please do tell them. But before you do that, tell them what's brought to them by.
Sure. Quik Fix is brought to you by Prison Marketing Consultants.
They do great work, by the way.
The public relations and media platform catering to the Caribbean diaspora. Quik Fix is also brought to you by Magnum. Magnum celebrating 25 years of dancehall. Quik Fix is a roundup of the news that we've missed in the week. So let's go ahead and get started. Spice took to TikTok on Tuesday to weigh in on the drama surrounding Romeich. In the video, she highlighted that it's not the first time Romeich did what he did. Here's a clip.
Romeich, you're a narcissist. You are a narcissist, and what you do to people, you have to stop it because God has blessed you so much. As much as you don't like me. One thing me I gonna do, I gonna tell you the truth. You can't be a fairer. You cannot put on good face in front of people like what you used to do to me and hear things where you chat about me. And then you vex. You cannot be a fairer and pretend so you let out, you free the Israelites. And then you send back man go kill them off.
So guys, what do we make of this?
Yo, big up
The bestie?
the bestie. Big up the bestie, yo. Yo, our one. The main story here isn't even Romeich, you know. It's the fact that you have 12 different phones that serve
so
12
much.
different purposes. It's about 12. Bestie, why you doing so much phone?
Yes, that phone, yeah?
Yo, what you drive with the actual phone? I said, Bumbo Clad.
That's a
She
lie.
look like she been of every generation of iPhone from 6 come on. I mean, like, I swear to ya. But yeah, like she has been one of the many persons, individuals that have had things to say about Romeich over the years.
Yeah.
And I'm sure when she see what go on now and people get to see him in another light, or at least in the light that she has always seen him, it serves as vindication to her. And I mean, we've had some personal run-ins with him in the past, and we've chosen not to speak publicly about it because me personally don't really like running to the negative hate train thing.
Right.
And I mean, we could easily, but just choose not to. But she do it, and she do it in the bestie way. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was quite revealing.
Yeah.
And yeah, just one more person that followed up and have something not so nice to say about Jamaican PD, apparently. That's what the people must say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ari?
I mean, Jamaican PD, a tad too far.
Tad?
but Just a tad.
It's a reach.
That's what the people
That's
them are saying.
just a
That's the
tad.
people.
But I get the idea behind that saying. I just think that, as I said, I posited earlier in the week, that by the end of the month, sorry, I'm gonna probably have a treat, but I don't know if I'm gonna probably do that now, because I'm probably bring it to the attention now.
Yeah.
But you know, pretty soon it's gonna be forgotten. I personally don't think there's going to be any sort of accountability for him. I think that Jamaica on a whole have short-term memory, but not Spice. And she got receipt for everything.
Yeah,
You
receipts for
which you
everything.
should keep.
Yeah.
Keep your receipts.
I like that too. I don't keep the receipts, but I just know I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
like,
you remember.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't remember the specific details, but I just remember the general gist. And sometimes, like depending on how long it happened, like if it within 5 years, remember everything.
Yeah.
But like when we beyond the 5 years now, I kind of just remember the general premise of why I don't like you. But no, it's been a rough week. I'm sure it's been a rough week for Romeich, and an even rougher week for
Teejay
Teejay
and Moya.
You know, it's revealing. It's been a revealing week, and I guess most people who feel like, well, I've been telling you now, kind of feel vindicated in a sense.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, we're going to have to see how much further he's going to be held accountable. Personally, I don't think he's going to be held accountable like that. But let's see if I'm mistaken.
What Tifa video there? What you know about the video? And next thing you forget to say, like, what you said about the TikTokers is also interesting as well. Like, you really have to call into question, why is he associating himself with so much TikTokers, and you have to wonder if that things that she posited is the motive behind it, you know?
Right.
Have some yes.
Well,
because-
but then
And
I
and
said
that
he's
kind
in
of got
there.
tie into next door with TJ,
Right,
isn't it?
right.
No, because
Me
remember I
did
said
see from
it.
far out.
I remember I said
what's the
it,
play
you know.
here?
I remember I said
Yeah.
it, you know, because remember, well, I said the TikToker have more influence than anything right now, and it was
him
clear
sees the
this
growing
year,
influence,
and he
yeah.
sees the growing influence, and he's like, why not? Like, I can galvanize people to vote, and I guess as TikTok, what his name again? TJ. I gotta say, like, yeah, him can just send a bag of people for running and on social media, I guess. And I guess
Yeah.
public perception is very important, you know. Like, you know, if anybody wants to be able to do anything, you have to really get the public's. You have to be on the public side. I'm always say it's not matter if you're right or wrong, it's whether people like you or not. And when if them like you, them can, you know, sway them in any way, shape, or form, they're gonna do that. And people, and them like the buyout, as you say, like, if me I get a lion, a galaxy, I don't know the levels of it, but you know, if this person is constantly giving me a large sum of money,
Then-
you know, I'm automatically going to be on his side. I'm gonna feel some sort of allegiance to him. So, you know, yeah.
Well, speaking of Romeich, TJ recently took to social media to share his thoughts surrounding the altercation between Romeich and popular TikToker TJ Thug Life. Here's a clip.
Know the craft around this up. You see me? When nobody try style them around this, when them try style people and people thought their mind, them around this up, get 300 girls. Me not gonna call them idle girls, me not gonna ever do that, but them get 300 girls who work for the entertainment. Them pay them have them in a group with 300 people, the promo girls, and then them just send them over Pinkwall, send them over Chapix, send them over the stuff he talks on things. So no like me come and talk you all on the secret. Everything what them do are for the internet. Everything them do are for the internet. Them not help nobody willingly from their heart.
So, what do we make of this?
Yeah, you know, as TJ mentioned, like, you know, when you can gather the troops, rolling with the army, yeah, you know, you can sway public perception, and I think that's been a major part of his influence and his, I guess, Romeich's influence and popularity in the space, you know, him get people to talk good about him, post good about him, defend him,
And his artist,
right? And you know, if you're not on his good side, you obviously send these same people to be on your bad side.
Yeah.
And you know, Romeich, TJ was once in his camp, and I guess he saw and he knew exactly what was happening. And then when he parted ways, he saw the same exact influence to positively promote him and propel him turn in being a nightmare for him.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's been a difficult time for well, it was a difficult transition with TJ and Romeich. I do remember that, but you know, TJ gets successful with Drift. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. In wield so much power, but power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's the saying, right? And you know, he's a man, and him have so much power, him have influence, him have always feel like him untouchable, and he'll never be thwarted, or you know, no one can come for him like that and whatever. But you know, time catch up with everybody. But just hope that whatever the case may be, him learn from this incident is really a bad thing. Like, you know, as Triple X put it into perspective too, as much as him have their flaws with Romeich, he has positively contributed to the lives of people monetarily, provide
Yeah.
jobs and opportunity for a lot of people. So
Mhm.
as much as there is a lot of bad to say about him, there's equally a lot of good. And it's just a really fuck thing he did, and him have to acknowledge it, and whatever consequences, which I doubt he's gonna face. But whatever him can learn from this and grow from this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, Ari. He's only human.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it's kind of unfortunate too that just piggyback on some of your thoughts there towards the end. It's unfortunate that the job fear that he had in place for the day after the incident.
Him did I go charge
couple-
people? That we didn't want to find out.
Like the last time.
Like
I
the
guess,
last
I guess. Yeah. I guess that did end up being free too,
Yeah.
I guess. But just unfortunate that did have to be cancelled because of this whole fiasco. Now towards not to speak towards what Teejay said.
Mhm.
Of course, there's obviously no love lost there. Next person who would feel vindicated at the occurrences what happened, you know. I know for sure say from Teejay left from around him,
Yeah.
he been a make more money. I'm sure in his eyes and in his view, especially after the back of last year, he's been more successful as well. So it just makes you wonder like how people under this employer currently feel about the situation.
Mhm.
I like, you know, them see people like Teejay speaking out. Of course, people like that been a speak out were left from around him before.
Yeah.
But it's just now these things are now being magnified and you really have to call into question. If I was there, I'm just speak if I was in there, she's like, with that kind of question, would that person really hurt? And I mean, and I figure that he's the type of person that if he reps for you, rep hard for you, but if he
Yes.
not like you, then yeah, fuck you.
Equally
You know what I
rep
mean?
negatively.
Negative,
Yeah.
negative effect.
And it's over.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, and of course, the part about the bots essentially and the influence of social media groups and WhatsApp and all them things, we know them things they go on and all
Yeah.
these things, but it just makes you question even more, like even with artists that you do have and like how much of their success is actually
Organic,
organic. You know what I mean? How much of it
Mm.
is built and not
paid and bought for.
yeah, and not bought, you know what I mean, or bought and not built. You know what I mean? So yeah. Big up TJ, Mr. Angry for Boss.
Oh boy. Okay, moving on. So Vybz Kartel recently touched down in Trinidad and Tobago. As per Loop News, Kartel will launch his rum straight vibes at Angostura Solera Wines and Spirits location in Port of Spain tomorrow. This marks Kartel's first visit to Trinidad and Tobago in more than 10 years. So
Wow.
big up to Kartel.
Yeah.
The soca brother dead from hungry.
He's still on that hunger strike
Still left on the hunger strike.
till February.
Oh, man, that's-
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's good to see him touch down in that. I know that Trinidad is in a frenzy right now. I know some whole heap of people in that Trinidad are glad to see him.
Right?
It was seem like the headlines from this is who wasn't there and who is there with him and all these things. People them a question are things great in see them land and who is this brownie named Sandra Rose who him rolling with, like it seemed like that really take the attention.
Wow.
Things, I
She's
say,
there to
Kartel-
perform,
Kartel have a
guys.
new boo. Like, yeah, man, look like I got the people
She's
them
on
out
the
there.
team.
She's on the team now.
Come
okay,
on.
all right.
You guys so negative.
Well, yeah, it good to see him touch down in that Trinidad, and as me said, I know, so them glad to see him up there.
Yeah.
And let's see what falls from this trip. I mean, if
Definitely.
there be any groupie chronicles here.
Yeah, I was really shocked, because when I first saw the video, I was like, oh, see them. Like, I just kind of threw on and it's like, oh, that bro, see them. And then somebody,
assumed that it was.
And then he's like, me dip on Instagram again. It's just like happenstance. Somebody's like, yeah, da, da, da. I mean, I said, wait.
That ain't sit down.
It's not see them. Like, it's Sandra Rose. But yeah, we don't know the reason why she's there. We can't really assume. Kartel has declared his love for Sidem. Him claim he's a one burner and him publicly say it.
Engaged.
So let's just engage. So let's just work with that and just hope that everything's on the up and up. Like Sandra probably is just there as a part of the entourage and trying to make connections too. Because when she came here, she and Pinky and him did a role good too. So,
Right.
yeah, it's just maybe a part of the entourage, and she's an artist, so of course, to work with one of the greats is not a bad thing to align yourself with. So,
True.
yeah.
They're just working together.
Yep.
That's just working together.
Yeah.
I mean, big up Sanjaros.
We're rooting first to them.
We're working because I guess the rumors are furthered by the cryptic message she posted on her story or something like so. So it's like,
Oh,
that.
right,
Yeah,
she
posted-
did?
Yeah, she posted one little cryptic message.
What she
so
say?
People are reading Twitter and I can't remember what she said.
I'm like,
Put your love and faith into God and you won't be left high or dry. So yeah. Which could mean anything.
yeah.
It could mean anything. But it's just people see that no one else.
Oh, and then, yeah.
So them are
Oh
reading.
my
like,
God,
oh,
she
you
can't
know.
post nothing.
You know what I mean? She can't post nothing. Ja.
Let her be.
Let her be.
Anyways, that's it for Quik Fix,
Wait,
guys.
Javi, we not
Oh.
include the article from Prism about the numbers. Oh, we're not talking about that.
Anyways,
I thought that was going to be in here. What's going on?
We talked about that already, man.
All right.
Like we get it. We know.
All right.
we know. Fix is the best.
It's fake.
That's it for
Oh,
Quik Fix.
God.
Thank you so much for watching. And remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment down below.
Right, that's so. Yeah, man.